Hello everybody, my name is Elliott and welcome back to a brand new Minecraft video inside of Elliott's Extravagant world. And there's a couple of little changes you may have noticed over there, a little street light there. We'll get to those in just a second, but first, I'd like to introduce, for the second video in a row actually, we're going to be joined by Jackson. There he is with his basin. I don't know what they're called. It's something that you whack people with, basically, in lieu of a sword. I mean, I've got my shiny netherite sword, but never the mind of that. So, first order of business, as usual, is we're going to do our 360, land in the water. Now, go on, Jackson. You know what? I'll give you some bonus points. That was pretty impressive. But we're gonna go around this way actually because I want to show off some little edits I've made to the house. If you'll know, we had a little section that connected to the living quarters, but it was just this big, ugly, horrid thing. So instead, I've chucked another floor on the entry building of the house, so we can just have one sort of straight hallway towards it instead of that weird, ugly one that kind of built up. And I'll quickly demonstrate how that looks from the inside. So you go up this ladder here, and then up through here, and you get yourself towards the living quarters. Bam! And then, yeah, you got the enchantment table, the storage room. I think I showed all this off in previous videos. Got some crops in here. I don't know why. I don't really need them. But all of this is still empty and things. Maybe one of these could be Jackson's bedroom in the future or something. I don't know. I put placeholder signs on what I think they might end up being, but I'm not 100% certain as of yet. But first order of business today, of course, first order of business, that was the first order of business. Second order of business is we're going to head over to the snowman and say hello to the dogs, because that's just, you know, what you do. I think I should bring all three. I think that would be the most chaotic thing on earth, but I think it would be quite funny to just have this, like, pack of 3 wolves behind me. And then we're going to head over. Hello, Cherry. Hello, Puppy. Hello, Dot. I forgot the puppy's name. I'm sorry. Did I give him a name? I'm not sure if I did, actually. Ah, well. We'll head over now to the botanical gardens, which we began building in the last episode. It's actually been a couple of weeks since I've recorded moving and things, but that's not important as much as it is that we're going to be building. But yes, we're going to be finishing off sort of the inside. We've got sort of 3 sections to get done today, one of which was already halfway completed, but I have since finished since the video. So let me show off that now. So over here is sort of like the little farm area. Actually, I'll get my dogs to sit down over here so there's no I suppose, I don't know, anyone dying, basically. Alright, there you go, dogs. You guys all go there. And, yeah, so over here we have the farm area. So we got sort of a row of wheat, and we got sort of like a row of sort of half pumpkins, half melons, another row of wheat. And I haven't put anything in the middle here yet, but this will just be where all the chests are for things like seeds and tools and any extra pieces of wheat or whatever that we pick up. That will be it. And over here, Jackson's job for today is, first of all, we're going to have to annihilate these wandering traders. So here we go. He's going to take them down. Go on. Oh, 2 hits, 3 hits down. All right, here we go. Oh, they're spitting back. That's 1 down. Can he do it? Can he get the other one? Can he do it? Nearly. And he did it. No, playing nice with Jackson. All right. So, Jackson, what I want you to do today is I want you to go in, and if you have to place some ladders down or something, that's fine, and just fill this in. There's 2 buckets of water in the chest over there. If you can make an infinite water source outside, so that way, and I think there's like 10 buckets or something in there, so you can get as much water as you need. I'm going to get started on the rest of everything. So the first thing I want to do is going to be the easy one. It'll just be this sort of frolicking field of, I'll get like a stack of bone meal for now, and it'll just be sort of here, we're just going to sort of go and just fill this in completely with all sorts of flowers and bits and pieces like that. Luckily, there's already a lot of flowers in this area anyway. But yeah, this will pretty much just be a little field to go frolicking in. Maybe at the end of the episode, me and Jackson can celebrate by going frolicking through this very specific field. But yes, this one's probably the easiest one, to be honest. I think there's not much else to it. I don't know if I've got any flowers on me. I might be able to. Oh, there's plenty of them over here. I could probably go on pick some. I think I might do that, actually. Let's go pick some flowers, just so that way I can have a few of them sort of scattered about, so it's not just sort of all the tall grass and things. And I suppose that's the good thing about my world, is I'm always complaining about how, God, there's so many flowers around. But having a botanical garden means I can go and pick as many as I want, and I can put them all in there. So I can keep doing that too. This doesn't have to be something that I stop doing, just after this video. If there's a lot of flowers somewhere, I can always just go in, pick them all up, and chuck them over in my lovely botanical garden. So, let me get a few more orange ones. There we go. Alrighty, so I think I'll grab a couple. Oh, okay. Without falling into this cave would be a good start. I got any dirt? No, I'm just going to have to shovel. Whoa! Shovel my way out. I forgot that I have an actually really good shovel. I forget that my enchantments on my tools are actually incredibly impressive. But anyway, yeah, let's go and place down all these flowers that I've got now, just so that way it just sort of, adds a bit of colour, a bit of decoration, spices things up a little bit, makes them nice and exciting. Alright, and we'll go, there'll be plenty of red around here, like so, over here. And then we'll go around with the orange, and that'll be pretty much just that little field section done. I think it doesn't have to be anything spectacular, just something, a nice bit of fun. And if you are recreating this yourself, then you don't have to stick to those very colours, you can give it a wide array of things. So yes, looks like Jackson's going in here, and he's, he looks like he's filling this in. Okay, well, let's see however he decides to do it will be the interesting way. As long as I said he does do an infinite water source, the 2x2, because that's the best way to go about it. While he does that, I'm going to grab, I don't want this bread, actually, just yet. No, I want this 29 bread, that's mine. I'm going to grab these saplings, because now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and plant over here a whole bunch of trees. And this will be sort of like a big forest, but in the middle of the forest, there's going to be sort of like a picnic area. So you can come in, there'll be sort of food in the chest, and a nice little carpet for you to lay on. So you can come and have a nice relaxing... Whoa! Oh yeah, I forgot. I think in between videos... I was just going to use the bone meal, but I think in between videos I must have turned the tick speed way up when I was clearing land out, so it turned back into grass quicker. And clearly that is... turned out to be something I've forgotten to switch back off. But I'm not going to complain at the moment. Let's just go through and fill this in. Hey, look at that. It's already coming too. This is fantastic. And oh, look at that. This one has a little beehive. That is perfect, actually. We can put some more flowers down here for the bees. That's actually, hang on, let me go and, there's a few wandering sort of on the path here. Let me go grab those, and we can sort of put those sort of around here. So that way the bees have something nice. That's actually really good. Let me get all these, and I can sort of put them around the trees, because I think the bees could really use that, That can be the bee tree, you know what I mean? That's actually quite cool. I like that. Alright, there we go. Put those over there. There you go. Bees, you've got something nice to relax with now. Alright, I'm going to go put in the... Let me put another one of these here, maybe one more here, or about there, and I'll do that. I'll put the chest in with the food, and then I'll go help Jackson finish off the pond, and then that'll be pretty much all of it. And we can go for a little frolic in our fields, of course. Let me grab all of this. Go and saplings, get rid of you, get these chests. Oh, if I got that, I need the carpet as well, actually, so that way we have our nice little place to lay down upon. And the sun is starting to go down, but I think I'll do what I've been doing in these past videos a lot, and just go to sleep in the UFO. So there we go, that can be that. And let's go and get these carpet, and then we can sort of go to 24. There we are. So this can be where you come and sit, and then I'll sort of I'll do the chest sort of in this cool little way here, where it kind of like is a little pattern circling around in the chest there, and then whatever is left over I can keep for myself. No complaints, no complaints. There we go. Apples like this. There we are. And then, of course, if any dogs want to come about and relax, there's also some lovely pork chops there as well. There we go. Look at that. The nice field over here. Right, I'm going to quickly run over to the UFO and catch a quick snooze. And then I'll run back over here and I can help Jackson finish off the pond area. Because there's also some seagrass and things. And there's lily pads to put in. And then as well as that, there is the... what's the word I'm looking for here? So I got fish in buckets as well. So there we go. Let me just quickly jump into bed and then sleep through this night. And then once I've done that, we can go and finish that off. And it shouldn't be too long of a video today. I think we might be getting things done in a quite the orderly fashion as well. I have a few more ideas for things I want to build as well. But of course, all in... Oh, good time. That didn't go as well as I anticipated. Right, okay. So let me see how Jackson's going so far with the pond. Just so that way I can get a good idea of where exactly I can jump on with him. Jackson, how you doing over here, mate? Let's go and have a look. Let's see what he's up to. Alright, he's just... Okay, so he's... Oh, yep, he's just filling things in now. Very lovely indeed. I think it's interesting having it just one block deep. I think I originally intended it to be two, but this could work too. This could work too. Alright, so I'll go and... I'll get actually some of the lily pads, and I'll start placing them sort of on and things. I'll see what's left in the chest, actually, and see whatever I can use and grab from in there. I'm going to put this in my inventory so that way I haven't got that just sort of sitting there. Yeah, I'll get the fish, and then I'll get some of these lily pads and seagrass. There we go. Alrighty, so, yeah, we're coming along quite well so far. I think we've done a rather splendid job. Looks like Jackson's still going about with this. So let me just sort of see about, how about, okay, so yeah, it needs to be on one that's sort of completely full. That's cool. Alright, so I'll help him out with that. Actually, could you chuck me a couple of buckets, Jackson, just so that way I can help you speed up the process a little bit of what we've got going here. Whoa, there we go. Yep. He's making me swim for him. Oh, geez, I don't know how many buckets I gave him. I must have given him a lot then, geez. Righto, let me go here, and let's clear out this bit of my inventory. And I'll sort of just go, I'll work from this end, and Jackson can work from the other end, and then we can jump in the middle and fill in the gaps later on if we need to. There we go, like so. Alright, look at that. So yeah, it shouldn't be too difficult to do, actually, now that we've got 2 people going for it. Alright, so I'll go, wait for that, wait for that, wait for that. There we go. So I'll just sort of do it along the side, and then we'll jump into the middle afterwards. Look at that, we're already doing even better progress now that there's 2 of us. We are the greatest team in the world. Alright, like this, bam, bam. Ooh, can I fill that one in? Yep, look at that. Hey, check that out. It's already going. Maybe we won't need to worry too much about the middle in the end. It's already coming along so well. Oh, well. Well, we'll see how that goes for us in the end. Bam, bam, bam. Ooh, careful. I know that infinite water source... Oh, I've accidentally got... Yes, I was going to say, I know that you can't do it too quickly, otherwise your infinite water sources do tend to vanish on you. But I've lost my game sound to my headphones. I don't know why that's happened, but well, I'll deal with that in a second. Alright, let me go and fill in this bit over here. There we go. Hey, look at that. Is that... Oh, now he's going to go and do... Ah, that's actually really clever. Good call, Jackson. Good call. I'll come and help you out, because my sword is, like, a bit stupidly good. And actually, I'll keep the dirt in my offhand, too, so that way I don't accidentally destroy anything. There we go. Go and dig all this out, and then I can go and do the lily pads and the seagrass. In the meantime, actually, I'll quickly do... What I'll do is I'll start putting in some of the fish. Because they need their little homes, don't they? I've got 3 tropical fish in buckets here, and they can be our little locals, I think. So 1 there, hello there, purple fish, a little blue sort of greyish fish, and then a nice little orange fish. There we go. That's lovely. I love it already. All right. Is it easier if I go up from here, maybe? I think so. There we go. Again, I better make sure I'm not accidentally destroying everything too much, because it's probably not going to get me too... far in what I'm going for here. So I'll start placing some of the lily pads too, while Jackson gets to work on that. So I'll sort of make it... I'll do it like this, so it's not like I'm aiming for... Jackson, you killed the fish! Yeah. What? And then he just keeps Mate, that is... Actually, like, that is insane. Our poor fish. I can't believe you do such a thing. Oh, well. We can always go and put some more in. Can you believe that? We just get 1 new local in and he's already slaughtered them. That is nuts. Oh, well. I'll put some more in at a later date. I can go and just jump into the ocean and grab another one if I need. Alright, let me go. Like that. And then once he sort of dug the whole thing out, I can start sort of putting the seagrass in as well. I've sort of got them in sort of rows and things. You see, Jackson, we didn't really have to dig this out. If you just left it as it was, it probably wouldn't be an issue, but that's okay. I see how it is. Alright, let's go and help Jackson dig the rest of this out. And that'll be pretty much... oh, God. Again, see, this is the thing. My shovel is too ridiculously good. So I keep accidentally destroying this. Let me go pick up the rest of this dirt that's in here. And then, yeah, I think that'll be pretty much it. Maybe I should do like a ring kind of situation with the seagrass. So that'll sort of keep it sort of in check with sort of the progress that Jackson is doing. I'll do that. So I'll go and just sort of start kind of doing it around like this. This might not even be enough to be able to even do 1 full row, but that's fine. That's pretty much all we really need to worry about anyway. As I said, I think this will be a bit of a shorter video than usual, and once we've got that sorted, that'll be all we really need to get done, honestly. So yeah, I think this was pretty good progress. I'm really pleased with this. I think this is probably one of the more exciting builds. I want to be able to do more sort of big builds in my world. Compared to the usual, because I feel like we always do these little shops and things and whatever, but I want to start doing some more sort of large-scale projects, and I have a few ideas in mind, so make sure you stick around for the coming videos to see what kind of awesome ideas I come up with. But yeah, I'll let Jackson finish that off while I quickly do a little end off to the video. So yes, thank you very much for watching. As I said, a bit of a shorter one, only about 15 minutes long this time round. But I don't know, maybe that's an easier length to digest. Maybe we could do more sort of that length in the future. But yes, thank you very much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you thought in the comments below, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!